For over a year, experts have dubbed the Baltic Sea a NATO lake. But is the Baltic Sea region really as secure as that label would imply? The Baltic Sea region, which consists of the Nordics, the Baltic states, as well as Poland and Germany, is a European bastion of prosperity and security, anchored by some of the world's most robust democracies. These attributes make the region unique and are also the foundation of the greater potential it holds. With Sweden's accession, all countries in the Baltic Sea region will be NATO members, and all except Norway are EU member states. However, the Baltic Sea is evidently not a NATO lake. For one, Russia has lakefront property via the Kaliningrad exclave and St. Petersburg. This enables Moscow to employ conventional deterrence in the region through its air and naval assets, and nuclear deterrence through a formidable arsenal of ballistic missiles, which all contribute to Russia's anti-access, area denial capabilities in the Baltic Sea. Since the war in Ukraine began, NATO has worked to increase its defense and deterrence posture in the region through its enhanced forward presence, but it is still burdened by critical vulnerabilities. Strengthened NATO tripwire forces would require substantial and immediate reinforcements in the face of a confrontation with Russia. Resupply efforts on land to the Baltic states would need to go via the Suwałki Gap, the small corridor between Poland and Lithuania that is surrounded by Kaliningrad to the west and Belarus to the east. The Russian military routinely deploys forces to both Kaliningrad and Belarus during military exercises in the region. Russia also has the ability to engage in sabotage through unconventional means in the Baltic Sea. Though the Baltic Sea region has been heralded for its potential in the development of renewable energy, and as a leader in the European energy transition, the associated vulnerabilities of these opportunities have come to the fore since Russia's war against Ukraine began. The explosions of the Nord Stream 1 and Nord Stream 2 pipelines in September of 2022 were attributed to malign activities, and experts estimate it was the largest single methane-emitting event ever recorded. Then, a little over a year after the Nord Stream attacks, the 77-kilometer-long Baltic Connector pipeline between Finland and Estonia was damaged by external activity. In addition to the pipeline, undersea communication cables connecting Estonia to Finland and Sweden, respectively, were damaged. Investigations into the two incidents are still ongoing, but in the meantime, NATO has increased both its air and maritime patrols in the Baltic Sea. However, the region still remains vulnerable to these types of attacks on critical energy infrastructure. The Carnegie Endowment for International Peace's Baltic Sea Region Security Initiative hopes to identify and foster insightful dialogue on these issues facing the region in the current geopolitical moment. To seize numerous opportunities in the region, challenges to regional security must be overcome via ever deeper cooperation. In doing so, the Baltic Sea region can model for other operational theaters across Europe how to address both conventional and unconventional threats.